Yo, what's up? My name's Goodwin, and welcome to my videos. So the past couple weeks have been very busy for me. A lot of change-ups here and there. Not only lifestyle changes, but business changes as well. Extremely busy trying to, get myself together and get going on life, We'll get into that another time. But for right now, I need to fill my truck up with coolant. 6.0 problems. I decided I wanted to hit a little bit. My head gaskets may or may not be toasted again. So we gotta go, we gotta go fill up a little degas bottle with some coolant so I can continue to beat the hell out of my truck daily. Now I will say that there are some people outside right now that don't want me to make YouTube videos. Those are the grass cutters. The grass cutters only come out when I pull my camera out. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know, it's crazy. I don't make a video for, what, a month? The day I want to make a video, they decide to cut every lawn in my neighborhood. Crazy. There's a grass cutter. Ooh, them kings look good. Sheesh. I'm literally gonna fill this thing up with coolant real quick. Go back inside because it's too loud out here to make a YouTube video. Just kidding, I totally don't have any more coolant, so I have to go get coolant in a different car because I can't drive my truck until I get coolant in it. I guess before I go do that, I'll show you guys my new workshop, We'll spin into it real quick. Damn, this is my new paint booth. Yup. Ain't much to it but to do it. I've already got stuff here that needs to be painted, but it's a pretty basic setup. Got some filters right here, some fans that go in the window. Blow all that out, get a nice little side draft. We got some luminescent lighting up here. I think that's what it's called. We got the 2 spray guns. This is a little cheap one for primer. Nothing crazy. This one right here, this is the Mac Daddy of them all. We got a little digital air regulator on there. Some gold all over it. This bad boy was $700. $700 of pure spraying ability. We got some paints over here, secret stuff. Can't tell you too much about it. So I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm gonna start making a lot of videos in here. Maybe not entire videos of me painting, but definitely a little here and there in some videos. Maybe show you guys some final products of things I'm working on and maybe some before and afters. Probably won't get into specifics, but what I will do is show you guys what it looks like before and after and some cool transformations, because some of the colors I spray are really cool, and I think it'd be some really cool content. So at some point today I actually have to go make a big paint run and get a ton of supplies so I can start cranking up some stuff in here. On a different note, I have some really cool things coming for the truck that I'm super excited about. Ignore the green hands and the pumpkin head, but in that box, see it says horn blasters. I actually have a train horn there, which I'm super stoked about. I also have Dixie horns coming. For you guys that don't know, that's the Dukes of Hazzard's horn. So I'm pretty excited about both of those things. Along with that, I am tearing my truck down. Completely tearing it down. It's gonna start this video. I'm really excited about it. I'm just gonna go full ham on this truck, and woo, I'm excited. It's gonna be a big project, but it'll definitely be extremely fun. Alright, I need to get coolant. So we're gonna hop in the most badass car in the whole driveway. Ew, jeez, look at that thing. Got a little sun on it. That's so cute. That is adorable. What? Wow, so cute. Oh, look how cute the little elephant. Oh, that's so, that's badass, man. Hell yeah, dude. Volkswagen. Yikes. Yeah, well, for any 6.0 guys out there, or anyone looking to buy a 6.0, this is what you look for right here. You don't want that, pal. You definitely don't want any little things around this cap right here. And I have plenty of them. If it was really cool to just shoot coolant out, I'd be the coolest. I just stepped inside the garage real quick because these grass guys are back at it. But I just filled up my coolant reservoir coolant. So now usually you won't have to do this, but because I'm not sure how low it went, I don't know if there's air bubbles in the system, I'm gonna turn the truck on and run it until it gets warm. And if there is any air bubbles, they should come out. Now my truck was acting really weird yesterday. Oh my god, these guys are relentless. My truck was acting really weird yesterday. I'll tell you later. So yeah, my truck was acting really weird yesterday. I think it's an injector thing, but I don't know, I have to like dig down and see what's up. It like takes a long time to start, I don't know. Super weird. Just when I started up right now, it like took a while to start up. It was like like it's really weird. But like I said, I'm tearing it apart right now, or today, starting today. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's not a coolant thing either because I've ran out of coolant fully before and it's never done this. I know my injectors are bad, so that's why I'm suspecting that. And the truck runs rough. It starts to run rough when I have it's showing signs of injectors, but the startup is what has me shook. So I don't know. I know my batteries are really bad too, so we'll figure that one out later. As long as it looks good, it don't really need to work well, right? So I grabbed a little bit of something to eat. Got back from the paint store, got all my stuff. This is my setup right now. Got all my colors right here. All the, you know, primer, lacquer, thinner, reducer, activator, all that crap. The gun setup right here. I just primed a couple pieces that I'm getting ready to paint. So I'm going to be painting for the next portion of the day, a few hours or whatever, before I start my truck. I don't think I'm going to film too much taking my truck apart. I know a lot of you commented to film it taken apart, but actually what I'm doing is painting everything underneath, so that I will definitely film. But taking stuff apart is like kind of, I feel like that's not fun to watch. So I probably won't film taking stuff apart, but definitely give you the rundown on what I'm doing to it once I get to it. So I don't remember exactly where I left off. I think I was painting something yesterday. So this is what I painted yesterday. Just something quick, nothing crazy. Get it done. But by the time I was done with that, it was already dark. But I did definitely still go and start on my truck. So I have everything pulled off the front except for the front drive shaft. So the axle's still there because it's connected to the front drive shaft. But I stripped every bolt except for one. So that's really frustrating actually. But here's all the suspension parts right now. 4-link arms. We got track bar, drag link, tie rod. Over here's the Kings, which are being sold, so I can get bigger ones. My steering stabilizer's right there. And then here she is. Literally nothing in here. It's really weird. Nothing. This axle, the only reason it's not rolling around is because I got some bricks right there. But drive shaft is the only thing holding it on. And then the brake lines, of course. And then these little lines which just pull out. And then the ABS line, but that just unclips. So I got a ton of stuff done last night. Like I said, whole front suspension is out. The only thing that is connecting the axle to the truck is the drive shaft, which, let me see if I could focus in. So yeah, there's 4 bolts here. Remove these clamps and the drive shaft comes off. To the best of my knowledge, that is how you do it. But 3 of the 4 of these are now stripped, which means we gotta figure out a way to get these little tiny things off. So here at Goodwin Customs, of course, I got a torch, and we're gonna try to torch the hell out of this, and we'll see what happens. But seriously, other than that, everything's off. I need to take this track bar bracket off, and the pitman arm in the front, and then these drop brackets right here for the 4-link, and we can get spraying. Okay, so I got my torch, my hammer, my socket, which is slightly smaller than the size of whatever this bolt is, and I would just sit here with the torch on it. Literally, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. Yup. I'm gonna sit here for like 5 minutes. Okay, that didn't work literally at all. And I burned the hell out of the bushings that are inside the drive shaft. So, I don't care though because I'm going higher. My drive shaft is already so stretched. Like, I'm Bluetoothing this hoe next time. No front drive shaft. I don't use it anyway, so I have to think of something else. You know what? I have a good idea. So there's these bolts back here. This is the other side of the drive shaft. And I don't have the proper tool for this right now. I need to go buy it, but it's a 12 point. I have plenty of 12 points, but they're too long. So what I think I'm gonna do is go grab that short 12 point, get these off here, hopefully very carefully by hand, and then once it's off with this, I'll smack this snap ring off and hit out that thing, and it should just all come out, and it should be sick as hell. Okay, so yesterday I really didn't touch a truck aside from trying to burn one of those bolts off, which didn't work. And so really what I'm gonna do is just, I have to go to Home Depot and buy a little tiny 12 point socket for these bolts right here, which will remove the entire drive shaft, and it'll pull the drive shaft out with the axle, which will be awesome. But I don't have a car right now to go since my truck is on this new floaty suspension and it doesn't technically drive yet. I haven't figured out how to make it drive like this yet, but one day. So what I can do right now is go ahead and remove everything else. So like all these lines gotta come off, the brake lines have to come off, these little lower mounts have to come off, the top mounts have to come off, the fender liners have to come out, this track bar drop back has to come out, and the pitman arm has to come out. Stuff is out already. These bottom brackets are done, brake lines are completely off, all the lines attaching the axle, like the breather tubes and stuff, off, the drop brackets off, the pitman arm is off, there was like a drop bracket for the OEM steering stabilizer, which is off, and that won't be going back on because I have a new King steering stabilizer, which is awesome. So the only thing holding the axle on like for good is that drive shaft. Now, not quite done yet. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the fender liners off of here, remove these, and then we're chilling. Stupid hot out here. I got everything out. Got these top brackets out, fender liners are all out. Literally everything is out that needs to be painted, and I'm good to go. I'm ready to go, except for that drive shaft. The stupid drive shaft. But we'll get that later. I ain't even worried about it, you know? So I'm gonna save the drive shaft for another video. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I just don't have the proper tool right now. It's super hot, and I also have more work to go do. But I am definitely going to film this whole process. This is going to be really cool. This is a first for me, and I don't really know how it's going to work out. I have an idea in my head that it's going to go perfectly, but I mean, so far so good. We'll just see what happens. It's so hot. It's so hot. All right, I need to go get some AC. Your boy is dehydrated, so I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank. Putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.